Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales, and today we wrapping up Miami. I know the Miami videos have been trickling out, but Miami came around a time when a lot of other stuff was going on.
Exactly.
So we wrapping up the Miami videos, and with that, what we're wrapping up is we're going to talk about a lot of the bars and speakeasies we went to while we were in Miami.
Now, you guys know whenever we do our traveling and everything like that, you know, we don't get permission from the places that we go to.
Right.
And specifically with speakeasies, a lot of times we'll film our journey to the place that we're trying to go to. But a lot of the times we don't film inside. One, because of low lighting. You know, that's pretty difficult to do with a GoPro. Lesson learned. But two, also, we don't want to give away the mystique of what a lot of these speakeasies are like.
Exactly. We'll lead you to the water. You gotta learn how to drink on your own. And with that said, we went to quite a few places while we were down there. To start us off, what was one of the best places we went to?
One of the best, or do we want to go in the order of?
We can go in order.
Because I already know what the best one for me is.
Probably the same for me, so we'll save it. We'll go in order.
Let's start with Red Bar.
Oh yeah, Red Bar in Brickell.
This is gonna sound silly. From a photography standpoint, I like the way the pictures turned out that I took on Instagram with the purple haze or whatever.
The purple lighting behind it.
But Red Bar is an interesting place. They have good drinks. So here's where I get critical unnecessarily, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'll go first. It's a little open for my taste.
So you were gonna criticize the layout too.
It's a little open for my taste.
For me, the layout is a little too basic for my taste. Like, and maybe this is me, but like when I go to and to be fair, the bar is not really a speakeasy. It's just a bar. It's a famous high quality bar that leans more toward a clubbish like scene. So it's going to have that open basic layout to accommodate the traffic that comes through during those nights.
What I did like is their outside seating.
Yeah.
And I liked that a lot. But their drinks were delicious. Considering the amount of people they have coming in, it was actually pretty surprising that they were making high tier level cocktails like that. So Red Bar, whatever you doing, keep doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
Plain layout or whatever.
And then plus it after you take your victory lap.
Exactly. And that was just the start of our trip.
Yeah, I believe that was the night was it the night we got there?
Yes, it was the night we got there.
Yeah.
So we started off. Was it? Because we went to the casino too. We went to the casino.
We did. I don't know if we should highlight the casino drinks there.
We're not gonna highlight the casino drink there, but we went to the casino.
Yeah, but just to be known, and it was the casino that's in
Magic City.
Yeah, Magic City Casino, which is, you know, for all intents and purposes, from what we were told, it's a low tier casino. But
from what we were told, it's not the best casino in Miami.
Yeah, but I see what they're doing there. It's more of a casino for like. It's basically like a racing track for horses or animals or whatever that you can gamble and whatnot, and then the casino is a bonus. But I mean, like if you're someone that's looking for a casino on the level of Vegas, that's not the one. We literally only went there because Hadu Ken, our consummate traveling buddy, he likes to gamble. So
and the man plays poker, so he was looking for a spot to get that, scratch that.
Exactly. So we let him go play,
and then we went to the Red Bar.
Exactly.
But yeah, so we went to Red Bar, and that was good.
Now, I will say this. I'm sorry to go back to the casino. I will say this. The drinks there were a couple of notches above any of the Vegas casino drinks. just a couple. I mean, he made the mojito. The mojito tasted good, you know, but like... that was not the best mojito I've ever had. I already told you
the best mojito we ever had
was at Cafe. Come on, what is it? Cafe Versailles.
Best mojito I ever had by far, and I've had a lot of mojitos. Best by far. And that's not even a bar or a speakeasy. But we had to highlight that drink.
And it upset me because now if I go anywhere else and ask for a mojito, I'm going to be like this.
I'm just going to sip it and say, pedestrian. Leave the drink and walk away. No, I don't waste alcohol.
Exactly. You'll come back and take
it. But yeah, best mojito I've ever had. But... moving on to other bars. So, next night, we went to...
that was the Friday, wasn't it? That was South Beach.
We went to South Beach.
We ran around South Beach for a while.
And here's where we get to the good stuff. So we went to two major spots in South Beach for drinking. The first spot we went to, we were looking for a particular speakeasy. This speakeasy,
it was a Mezcal speakeasy.
Yes.
You know, ironically, I can't even remember the name of it right now.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the speakeasy, but that's okay. We didn't find it because the restaurant that it resides in discontinued the speakeasy. They turned it into
pretty much an event space.
Yeah, like an event space. But the restaurant in particular still had their mezcal menu. So we had shots of mezcal. We had a few cocktails there. What was the name of the restaurant?
Como.
Shout out to Ginger. We had a great conversation with Ginger while we were there. Como had very, very nice drinks.
And based on what I saw, the food looked amazing too.
Yes, we didn't get a chance to try the food because we were just out drinking. Next time we come back, we're gonna eat there as well. But Como was probably my favorite place we went to the entire trip.
Same for me. Actually, it's a tie. Because of the fact that, and this is another thing I'm gonna put out there. One of the things I liked about Como, besides the drinks, customer service was outstanding.
Yes.
Like, manager helped us, front desk helped us.
Front desk.
I'm in work mode. So. you know who I'm talking about. I call them front desk, but. Hostess.
Yeah, the hostess.
The hostess helped us. Our waitress was on point. She knew her stuff. She pointed us to the mezcal that she knew we would like, and she
was right.
Exactly. She did not lie. So I appreciate that. Next time I'm in Miami, we'll be coming back to Como.
Right. So this is what happened, guys. When we last corresponded, we told you we were looking for a speakeasy called Mezcalita. We found it, but we didn't find it. So what's going on is it closed down. Unfortunate. It actually used to be behind a restaurant called Como. But since they closed down the speakeasy, they turned it into like an events only space.
but they still offered their mezcals and stuff from the Speakeasy just in the restaurant in general. So we drank there. We had a very good conversation with the people there. Shout out to Ginger. We had a very spirited conversation about the liquor industry and bars and stuff and how things work in Miami.
Marianne couldn't make it. She was too busy with the professor.
Yeah, I knew eventually you would make a Gilligan violent joke. But,
well, for those who don't get that reference, allegedly they had sex with a sick octopus.
yeah. But, yeah. Mezcalita doesn't exist anymore, and basically it comes down to speakeasies are kind of niche on South Beach. But that's cool because we got another one that we're headed to. It's called the Swizzle Rum Bar. If you can't tell by the name, it's a bar specifically for rum. So we're gonna head over there, see what we can find, see what we can get into, and we'll check back with you guys.
After we leave Como, there's the second speakeasy we're looking for. And this speakeasy was not discontinued. We actually found that this one was rum forward.
Yeah, the Swizzle Bar.
Yeah,
the Swizzle. And I'm gonna mess this up because it's probably not the name. I'm gonna tell you what I think, what my mind is thinking the name is, and then I'm gonna pull my phone out and tell you what it actually is. Mm-hmm. But I'm thinking it's the Rum Swizzle Bar Factory.
Yeah, those words are in there.
Yeah. But I'm gonna pull out my phone and tell you what the actual name was, which is Swizzle Rum Bar Drinkery.
Yeah,
I was close.
Mm-hmm. Those drinks were excellent as well. So first off, the layout is nice in the Swizzle Bar. The way you enter, where it's located, the way you enter, going down through the stairs, going down a long hallway, and then you go in and it gets dark.
Yeah, and it has the things that I like about a speakeasy, which is a labyrinthian trek to get there.
Right.
You're walking down the strip on South Beach, and you go into an unassuming bar because there is a bar. The building you enter, there is a bar that you can see in and everything like that. But then there's the secret bar, which, if you make that hard right and then go down the stairs, then there's the secret bar, which is the Swizzle, the drinkery.
Right. Mm-hmm. So then we get in there, and lo and behold, the night that we're there, and right where we're sitting, they were opening up a new section of the speakeasy. So this was kind of like a speakeasy within the speakeasy. Mm-hmm. And basically they just opened, if I'm sitting right in, yeah, they opened a trap door and they opened the wall and you walk through and there's a whole nother bar. There's a whole nother area for people to sit. That was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, we get the drink menu and we get the drinks, and the drinks were great. We each had 2 drinks apiece.
Yeah,
we went around the menu.
Yeah, I'll pull up what we had because the names are a little difficult to remember, but. Looking at the pictures that I have here, I can tell you more or less what we were dealing with. Mm-hmm. So ironically, I was looking through and I found the menu on my phone of the Swizzle Bar. I could tell you the ones that we had. And off the bat, I remember this one because it stood out to me. Okay, I believe it was the El Diablo that you had, if you remember.
Because it has ginger in it, doesn't it?
Yep. Muddled ginger root with
that's why I got it.
Terramana Reposada tequila. And I had the Amazonia, which was good. And then after that, I believe you had the... Come on, where is it? No, I I had the Old Marley because I wanted something
because it's like an old fashioned,
more in line with the old fashioned.
Yep, I remember that.
And I'm looking through here and I'm trying to figure out, was it a grog that you had? Do you remember?
Let me see the name. Which one's the grog? It was the grog. It was the grog.
Yeah.
I remember the Jamaican rum.
Okay. Yeah.
Both of those were good. But the presentation, the style in which they were made, the glassware in which they came with, all set those drinks apart from each other, and made for unique tasting experiences with those drinks as well. We even had there was like a party of 6 next to us that was sitting down, and we were discussing the drinks that they had as well, compared to the ones that we had, because I think me and this other guy ordered the same drink.
Yeah.
And we went back and forth on it because he ordered it after me and he wanted to know if it was good. But the Swizzle House is one of those establishments that you hope to have in the city that you live in.
Exactly. Like it's vintage speakeasy. Like when you try to look up speakeasies online and they give you a whole list of bars and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, some of those are not speakeasies.
Exactly. If they say 10 best speakeasies in New Orleans or whatever, probably 2 are speakeasies. The rest of them are either lounges that people don't know about, or hidden lounges, or bars that have a speakeasy aesthetic. And by speakeasy aesthetic, meaning the low lights and the loungish attitude.
Sometimes they'll go 1920s.
Exactly. Or another option is it's a club that's hidden away.
Yeah.
It's more like a nightclub that's hidden away.
Like a prime example, I'm gonna throw this out here, and I know it's off topic. The Dungeon in New Orleans, off of Bourbon Street, and I forgot what other street it is that it intersects with. But your experience starts off like it's a speakeasy because you have to find it. It's a sign. It's just
a simple sign.
Yeah, and then you walk through a small alley until you get into a larger entrance or alcove or whatever, and I think there's like a fountain there, and then you go in and it's grunge rock and all of that stuff.
But their drinks are good too. Yeah. We're not talking about New Orleans today.
Not yet.
So that was South Beach night, and then Saturday we spent most of our time in Wynwood. We went to a few nice spots in Wynwood as well. During the day, we went to and you guys saw it in one of our videos, Bar Czar. We went there. They had different drinks. It's a bazaar, but there's a bar in it, and there's drinks everywhere. That was nice. And then in the evening we came back to Wynwood because we wanted to experience it at night, because we never experienced it at night. There are a lot of different clubs and establishments and stuff open. We went to a taco place called Coyo Taco. Their burritos and their tacos were banging. They were pretty delicious. My only regret is I didn't get to try their margarita slushies or whatever, but the reason for that is because Coyo Taco has a speakeasy in it.
Okay, I'm gonna put quote marks. Speakeasy.
To be fair, it meets the basic requirements of a speakeasy. It's hidden behind an establishment, and you wouldn't know it unless you know it.
Exactly.
It opens at a certain time, and you literally have to go out of your way to get into it. But beyond that, it's more like a secret lounge, which is okay.
Yeah, secret lounges are fine, are A-okay in my book.
As far as we knew, they weren't making any elaborate or special cocktails. We just got basic drinks in there because they didn't have a menu with like elaborate cocktails or whatever. But that was fine. Just knowing that it's there alone. It's the type of spot. First of all, Wynwood is the type of area that you can go up and down the street and through, the side alleys and stuff. And there's a bunch of different bars, a bunch of different clubs.
A bunch of different restaurants.
Yeah, you could spend the entire night going through Wynwood and you probably wouldn't go everywhere. Depending on how long you spend in each spot. With that said and done, the Speakeasy in Coyo Taco is great because for my video game people, it's a rest area. It's a save spot. It's a rest spot. If you just want a lounge area that's chill, that you can sit in, that you can do a little dancing too, but you just want to sit and drink until you go to the next spot, it's great for that. But if you're looking for like cocktails like the Swizzle Room, I don't think you'll find them. I had a Ferrari when I went in there, and that's not a elaborate drink.
I had the same Ferrari. Well, not the exact same one, like out of your hand, but no, I'm sorry. I had a gin and tonic.
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
Yeah, because it was the kickoff to our night. We also went to
the Freehold.
Yes.
I believe that was the name.
The Freehold is it's also not a speakeasy, but what I like about it is when you walk in, it's this nice open area.
So I thought you detested open,
but what I mean by open is like it's huge.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of stuff around. And it has an exotic beach. Yes.
And I don't know if beach is the right word, but if you're bar hopping in Miami, a lot of those places are gonna be open space. With
ceiling was open, so like you are out in the night sky while you're there. Like
it's an outside bar that you got to go inside to get to.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
It's an outside bar that you got to go inside to get to. It's very nice. Their drinks were also on point. We asked the bartender there what she suggested, and I don't even think she answered the question. She just started making the drink. She was like, just stand the fuck back. She made the drink, and it was good. It was fucking delicious. So yeah, if you're ever in Wynwood, Freehold is definitely a spot to go to. It's also a little chill as well because there's much more like heavy party spots to go to in Wynwood.
Exactly. A little random quick side note: check out their ice cream spots.
Yeah,
in Wynwood.
Wynwood has several spots where you can get some ice cream, and the few places we've gone to this year and last year, they were all pretty good. I'm not even gonna name them. Just walk down Wynwood and turn into an ice cream spot. You can't miss. You can't miss with their ice cream. And with that said, I believe that's it for all the bars we went to. Yeah, pretty much. Bars and speakeasies. That's it for all the bars and speakeasies we went to. But in total, like we had a great experience. Every time we go to Miami, we find something new, and we experience something new. So it's always Miami's always one of those places that we put on our list that whenever we're doing traveling, we have to go to.
Yeah, like just for you guys' information, we always revisit spots every year. Because we like to take multiple vacations, and then we go to new places and for our travels and whatnot, and show you guys what we're up to and everything like that. And at the very least, if we do repeat visits to places like New Orleans and Miami and stuff like that, we'll show you something new.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll always show you something new.
But with that said and done, that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that you're notified of all content coming to the channel. Also, check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Facebook. Share our content. Someone's going to want to know where to hang out in Miami.
Exactly.
This might be the video that helps them out. And until next time, everybody, peace.